steam table method. Using steam table method, find specific enthalpy, specific entropy and specific volume of steam at 2 bar and 200 degree Celsius. At 2 bar and 200 degree Celsius. From steam table at 2 bar. From steam table at 2 bar and 200 degree Celsius. Look at here. This is a table number 3. This is table number 3. In table number 3, on the first column there are pressure, and below the pressure saturation temperatures are available. Now at 2 bar, saturation temperature is 120.2 degrees Celsius. Now the given temperature is more than 120.2 degrees Celsius, therefore this is superheated steam. Therefore at 2 bar, the corresponding temperature we have to see. Here corresponding temperature is 200 is given, and at 2 bar, the specific volume at 200 degrees Celsius 1.080 meter cube per kg. Internal energy is not asked. If the internal energy is asked, we can take internal energy also. Enthalpy of superheated steam is 2870.5 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Kilojoule per kg. Then entropy is equal to 7.507 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Therefore, we can write directly enthalpy of superheated steam is equal to 2870.5, entropy of superheated steam 7.507, and specific volume of superheated steam 1.080 meter cube per kg. Now find specific enthalpy, specific entropy and specific volume of steam at 2 bar and 225 degrees Celsius. At 2 bar and 225 degrees Celsius. From steam table, again at 2 bar 225 degrees Celsius is a superheated temperature. Look at here. At 2 bar 120 degrees Celsius is a saturation temperature, and this temperature is greater than this temperature. Therefore, it is a superheated steam. Now we will use table number 3. From steam table at 2 bar and 225 degrees Celsius. Okay, at 2 bar. Now here temperature are given 50 degree, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 400 and 500. But 225 is not given. But we know that the 225 is a mean of 200 and 250. 225 is a mean of 200 and 250. Therefore, we will take mean values of these two temperature. Now at 2 bar, enthalpy. Enthalpy at 200 degrees Celsius is a 1.080, and for 250 is 1.199. Therefore, I will add both and divide it by 2, because 225 is the middle of these two values. Therefore, I will take average of 200. I will take average values of properties at 200 and 250 degrees Celsius. Therefore, we have to take average. 2870.5 plus 2971 divided by 2. Then entropy of superheated steam at 2 bar and 225 degrees Celsius. So entropy 7.507 plus 7.709 divided by 2. Are you getting? In last problem, directly 200 degrees Celsius was given, and for 200 degrees Celsius we have value in the steam table. But in this problem, 225 is given. We don't have value for 225, and 225 is a middle value of, or we can say average value of 200 and 250. Therefore, we are taking average of these two values. Similarly, for specific volume, we will add 1.080 and 1.199 divided by 2. Now next problem, it is based on throttling process. We have already seen calorimeter, throttling calorimeter. Okay. A throttling calorimeter has steam entering it at 10 megapascal. 10 megapascal means 100 bar, 10 megapascal, and coming out of it at 0.05 megapascal and 100 degrees Celsius. Determine dryness fraction of a steam. Determine dryness fraction of a steam. We know in a throttling calorimeter, enthalpy at inlet and enthalpy at outlet remains same. Enthalpy at inlet and enthalpy at outlet remains same. Therefore, during throttling, H1 is equal to H2. Now, at inlet, the pressure is given 10 megapascal. 10 megapascal means 100 bar, and at outlet pressure is 0.05 megapascal. 0.05 megapascal, 0.05 means 0.5 bar, and 100 degrees Celsius means at outlet we know pressure and temperature both. At outlet we know pressure and temperature both. Determine dryness fraction of a steam. Determine dryness fraction of a steam. First of all, check at outlet whether the steam is superheated, saturated or wet. This is a conceptual diagram. This is a throttling calorimeter. Wet steam enters. We know that throttling calorimeter is used to determine dryness fraction. Since we are using this throttling calorimeter to determine dryness fraction, we supply wet steam. Therefore, inlet will be wet. We know that. But to find enthalpy at inlet, we have to find dryness fraction X, and here in this problem we have to determine dryness fraction. That is our objective. And outlet steam is a superheated steam in case of throttling calorimeter, but we will check whether it is a superheated steam or not using steam table. At state 2, enthalpy can be seen from superheated steam at 0.05 megapascal and 100 degrees Celsius. From steam table, we will see steam table, and steam table is given based on the bar, and 0.05 megapascal means 0.5 bar. At 0.5 bar and 100 degrees Celsius, steam is superheated, because we know that at 100 degrees Celsius water boils when the pressure is 1 bar, when the pressure is 1.01325 bar, but pressure is less than 1.01325 bar. Therefore, saturation temperature will be less than 100. Therefore, at this pressure and at this temperature, steam is superheated. Therefore, from superheated steam table, the enthalpy of superheated steam H2 is 2682.5 kilojoule per kg. Now at state 1, before throttling, we will take value of HF and HFG. We know that before throttling steam is a wet. If the steam is wet, we have to use formula HF plus X HFG. The formula will be H1 is equal to HF plus X HFG at given pressure at 10 megapascal. 10 megapascal means 100 bar. So at 100 bar, from steam table we will check the value of HF, which is 1407.56 kilojoule per kg, and HFG at 100 bar, which is 1317.1 kilojoule per kg. Now using formula for a wet steam, that is H1 is equal to HF plus X HFG. We don't know the value of H1, but we know that H1 is equal to H2. Because throttling process, and during throttling process enthalpy remains constant. Therefore, we will put this value in H1. Now, in this equation only X is unknown. Because if HF we have taken from steam table, HFG we have taken from steam table, then we can calculate the value of X1 from this equation. The value of X1 is 0.963. This is the dryness fraction. Now determine internal, next problem, determine internal energy of steam if its enthalpy, pressure and specific volume are, if its enthalpy, pressure and specific volume are 2848 kilojoule per kg, 12 megapascal and 0.0017 meter cube per kg. The value of enthalpy, pressure and specific volume are given in this problem, and we have to determine internal energy of steam. And we know that internal energy of a steam, internal energy is equal to H minus PV. Formula for internal energy is H minus PV. This is the formula. And H is given 2848 minus P 12 megapascal. We have to put pressure in kilopascal to get value in kilojoule per kg. Therefore 12 megapascal is equal to 12 into 10 to the power 3 kilopascal into specific volume 0.017 meter cube per kg, and it is coming out to be 2644 kilojoule per kg, and 2644 kilojoule per kg is the answer of this problem. Next, determine entropy of 5 kg of steam at 2 megapascal and 300 degrees Celsius. 2 megapascal means 20 bar. Take specific heat of superheated steam as 2.1. Listen, in this problem it is directly mentioned that steam is superheated. Pressure is 20 bar and temperature is 300 degrees Celsius, and amount of steam is 5 kg, and we have to calculate specific entropy. We have to determine entropy of a steam. Steam state 2 megapascal and 300 degrees Celsius lies in the superheated region, as the saturation temperature at 2 megapascal is 212.42 degrees Celsius. Okay, from steam table at 2 megapascal means 20 bar. At 20 bar and 300 degrees Celsius, check the value of specific entropy. This is a steam table. We have taken snapshot of a steam table of table number 3. Now at 20 bar and 300 degrees Celsius, the value of entropy is 6.766. It is very simple from the steam table. If you have to calculate, if you want to find the value of entropy, enthalpy of superheated steam from the steam table, it is very simple. Only match pressure and temperature. Pressure is 20 bar and temperature is 300, and these are the corresponding values of property. First value is for specific volume, second value is for internal energy, third value is for enthalpy, and fourth value is for entropy. In this problem we have to calculate entropy only. Therefore entropy is 6.766. The specific entropy is 6.766 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, and the total entropy in this problem we have to calculate total entropy because mass is given, and this entropy is corresponding to 1 kg because formula is kilojoule per kg. This entropy is for 1 kg, and we have to calculate entropy of 5 kg. Therefore entropy capital S is equal to mass into specific entropy, 5 into 6.766 kilojoule per Kelvin. Next, determine enthalpy, specific volume, entropy of mixture. It is already mentioned that mixture means mixture of water and vapor, means it is a wet steam. Determine enthalpy, specific volume, entropy for mixture of 10% quality at 0.15 megapascal. 0.15 megapascal means 1.5 bar. Steam is wet because quality is given. Quality is 10%, means dryness fraction is a 10%, or dryness fraction we can say 0.1. Whenever dryness fraction is given, steam is a wet. And to calculate enthalpy, entropy, specific volume, we require either pressure or temperature. In this problem, pressure is given. So, dryness fraction is 0.1 at 1.5 bar. 1.5 bar means, sorry, 0.15 megapascal. 0.15 megapascal means 1.5 bar. Therefore, at 1.5 bar from the steam table, at 1.5 bar, these are the corresponding values of enthalpy, entropy, and specific volume. HF is equal to 467.1, Hg 2693.4, HFG 2262.2, then VF 0.101053, VG 1.159, then SF 1.4336, SG 7.2334, then SFG 5.789. I have just noted these values from the table. All these values are given in this table. Okay, HF is given here, Hg is here, and HFG is here. I have copied these values. Now, since this is a wet steam and we have to use formula for wet steam, the enthalpy formula for wet steam is a HF plus XHFG. HF plus XHFG. Value of X is known to you. HF is 467.1 plus 0.1 into 2262.2, and it is coming out to be 689.759 kilojoule per kg. Similarly, for entropy, specific volume, VF plus X VFG, VF plus X VFG, but value of VFG is not given in the table. Value of VFG is not given, and VFG is equal to VG minus VF. Therefore, I have written VG minus VF. The value of VF is 0.001053 plus 0.10 into VG is 1.1593 minus VF is 0.001053. It is coming out to be 0.116877. Then S, entropy, SF plus X SFG. SF is 1.4336 plus 0.1 into 5.7898, and it is coming to be 2.01257. Okay. Now we have taken some simple problem based on steam. Now from next lecture